Listen, the thing about these files is, everybody who had any contact with Epstein is in the files. So, I mean, that in and of itself, that's being in the files. I saw there's a New York Times journalist who was writing about, she had coffee with him. She's in the files, I mean, so the same was true of MLK, right? I mean, anybody who crossed his path. So just being in the files is no indication of wrongdoing. But
in a revealing interview, Senator Josh Hawley is setting the record straight about one of the most talked about controversies in recent history, the Epstein files. Amid growing public speculation and online accusations, Hawley makes a critical distinction. Just because a name appears in the files does not mean that person committed a crime. According to the senator, the documents include anyone who may have crossed paths, had contact, or appeared in records connected to Jeffrey Epstein, not exclusively criminals. As debates intensify and demands for transparency grow louder, Hawley's comments aim to separate fact from assumption. Is the public jumping to conclusions? And what does this really mean for accountability moving forward? In today's video, we break down exactly what Senator Hawley said, what it means, and why this clarification could change how the Epstein files are viewed nationwide. In today's video, we break down exactly what Senator Hawley said, what it means, and why this clarification could change how the Epstein files are viewed nationwide. In today's video, we break down exactly what Senator Hawley said, what it means, and why this clarification could change how the Epstein files are viewed nationwide. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have your say in the comment section. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have your say in the comment section.
Senator, also, you were pretty adamant about releasing the Epstein files.
Yes.
Trump's name is mentioned more than 1,000 times in there. Does that concern you at all?
No, I mean, listen. First of all, the files are voluminous, and they're more. I'm told, I think, and those should come out too. I mean, they should all come out. As to the president, there's been no allegations of wrongdoing as to him or any insinuations of it. But this is why transparency. I mean, the president signed this bill that requires the release, and he was right to do so. He's got nothing to hide. But other people.
He fought it though for months.
Well, listen, he signed it, and it wouldn't be happening if he hadn't signed it on it, because DOJ had been sitting on it for years.
Or they would have veto would have been overridden, perhaps. But,
well, I mean, listen. I mean, he's in support of it. The files are coming out. We need all of them to come out, though. And I just think for all of the folks out there who have tried to block this for years, I mean, I think we're now beginning to get a sense of why. But I'm in favor of total transparency on this.
Do you think that Trump should explain some of these allegations that are listed in there? I mean, some of them are really, really serious, unverified, but serious allegations involving the president.
Listen, there's been no allegations that I'm aware of, Mono, of wrongdoing on his part. And I will just say I think it speaks volumes that he was willing and supportive of having all this information come out, knowing, I'm sure, that, listen, the thing about these files is, everybody who had any contact with Epstein is in the files. So, I mean, that in and of itself, that's being in the files. I saw there's a New York Times journalist who was writing about, she had coffee with him. She's in the files, I mean, so the same was true of MLK, right? I mean, anybody who crossed his path. So just being in the files is no indication of wrongdoing. But
you wouldn't want to hear him answer questions in front of Congress or in writing about some of these allegations.
Mono, he answers questions like more than any other president. I mean,
how
many questions have you asked him?
Yeah, but not under oath.
Under oath. Well, listen, he's going to say, in my experience with the president, he doesn't say something different in private than he does in public. I've never known him to pull his punches ever. So my point is, he answers questions constantly. He's been asked about the Epstein files a billion times, and that's fine. That's fine. And I'm all for the transparency. And to get back to your main question, should the files be released? Yes. Should all of the files come out? Yes, absolutely.
So you're not satisfied with the amount of files that have come out?
Well, I think there's more. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think there are more out there yet. I thought DOJ said that there's another batch at least out there.
Yeah, but they're signaling that perhaps that might have been the last dump, and they're not going to prosecute some of these. Does that concern you?
On the prosecution thing, I would just say this. I mean, I'm not in a position to evaluate what they have in terms of evidence of prosecution to go forward with cases against people. I'm in favor, if they can make a case, they should do it. I mean, I'm all in favor of pushing as hard as they can to prosecute as many people as they can. Now, listen, I've been a prosecutor. I get it. If you can't make a case to a jury, you don't want to go and lose. But I would just say the evidence that they have, I know some of it's still under court seal. If they can make a case against folks, I think they should. I mean, this ring, I mean, it was massive. I mean, just look at the number of people involved, the number of people trafficked. I mean, it's revolting. It's just sick. And I think we've got to prosecute and bring to light as much of that as possible. This is how we turn the page on this. And hopefully have something like this never happen again.
One other thing.
Yeah.
Howard Lutnick was in there too. After he said that he kind of denied. He kind of said that he did say publicly that he severed all ties with them in a certain year, but then it turned out that he had a communication with them afterwards about Epstein Island. Does that concern you?
Listen, I haven't seen that, but I'm sure that he'd be happy to answer questions about it. I mean, just as I said, the president's answered every question put to him. I'm sure that Mr. Lutnick would too.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have your say in the comments section. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have your say in the comments section.